Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having an excellent Monday. This is Emerson joining you all live here at our digital news desk. We're going to give people a little bit of time to jump on to this Facebook live stream. I've got it on my phone as well, so make sure to comment. Let us know where you're watching from this morning. This is my first time running the digital news desk, so bear with me if any technical issues happen, but it looks like we are up and running and ready to go. And it is an exciting day because we're going to be launching my new series, Wisconsin Adventures with Emerson Lehmann. So looking forward to talking with you all a little bit about that, just seeing how many people we can get on here. Looks like we've got about 38 watching so far. Excellent. Good morning to all of you. Happy Monday. Happy President's Day if you have off of work. Hope you're enjoying your morning on your day off. So if you were watching Action 2 News this morning, you got a little bit of a sneak peek about Wisconsin Adventures and this new series that we're launching here. So my first 2 months here, as you've been getting to know me, I'm from Wisconsin myself. I'm from Kewaskum, which is the southeastern part of the state, kind of right about 40 minutes south of Fond du Lac for folks that don't know. It's a pretty small village, but I grew up in Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin, and we thought it would be a really cool idea to send me out into these different communities and just share their stories, see all the cool adventures, the cool activities, the cool people that make Wisconsin so incredible. It's such an awesome state. I love growing up here. I've worked here my whole life after graduating from college. I went to Indiana for 4 years, and then I came right back to Wisconsin because I missed it so much. So it's so great to be here, and we're just looking forward to highlighting some of those really cool stories, those really cool activities that really make this state so great. Hello to Jody, who's watching this morning. Great to have you with us. Happy Monday, Jody. So telling you a little bit more about what I said there, and I'm going to shift this way a little bit. As I said, it's a new monthly series, so it's going to be airing on Action 2 News at 6 on Mondays. It's a monthly series, and as I said, introducing viewers to the fun activities our state has to offer, and also and maybe more importantly, the characters that make these activities possible. So take snowmobiling. That's something that I'm a huge lover of. I enjoy partaking in snowmobiling. Those trail markings that you see on the side of the highways and whatnot, those are made possible thanks to dedicated clubs, the members of those clubs that go out before the season starts. They pound those stakes into the ground. They set up those signs. They make sure all the trails are marked and everything is ready to go, and then they maintain the trails, they groom the trails. It's all made possible thanks to awesome volunteers who are just as passionate about those activities as the people that are participating in them. So that's just one example, but showcasing that, just showing the people that make it possible. And I can't emphasize this enough. If you have an idea, if you're sitting at home, perhaps you're watching one of the stories that airs and you say, this would be cool to check out. I want to learn more about this activity, this adventure. Send me an email. My email's on the screen right there. It's elehman@wbay.com. I would love to hear from you and get some more ideas to my already growing list. We've already got about 7 or 8 ideas on my list, and I'm looking forward to, again, reaching out to these different people and learning about all of these adventures. So that's kind of just a little bit about what the premise for this new series is going to be. Again, it's going to be monthly, airing on Action 2 News at 6. The first one airing tonight, and I'm going to be visiting Stockbridge, Wisconsin. It's the Sturgeon Center of the World. That is trademarked. Now, typically, it has thousands of visitors for the sturgeon spearing season. However, of course, Mother Nature has not been cooperating this year, so they are making the most of what they can. They're talking about different, they're reminiscing on their past years, the history that they've had. They're enjoying that, and they had some really cool stories to share with me. So they shared a lot about the history, about what makes sturgeon spearing so special in Stockbridge, and just kind of reminding people that, hey, we're still here. It's a real small village on the east side of Lake Winnebago, and they just want people to know that they are still there, that they still rely on sturgeon spearing season, even when it's a year like this where not many people, if any, from Stockbridge were able to get out on the ice and actually do some sturgeon spearing. So again, that is tonight on Action 2 News at 6 o'clock. We're going to have that full story, and it was so fun to be able to go to Stockbridge. I'd never been to Stockbridge before. That whole east side of Lake Winnebago, just a beautiful, beautiful shoreline. So much fun. I spoke with Kendall Kompke, who is a former DNR fisheries biologist, and he worked at the sturgeon registration station in Stockbridge for over 20 years, and he had some really, really cool stories to share with me in his time there. He's originally from Oshkosh, but he calls Stockbridge his home away from home because he just loves it so much there. He was sent there as the rookie in the office over 20 years ago, and then he just kept going back to Stockbridge year after year because he loved it so much. I also spoke with Jen Schaefer, who's with the Stockbridge Harbor Fishing Club, and I spoke about snowmobile trails and snowmobile clubs and those dedicated members. Jen is as dedicated as they come. She took time out of her day to come out and just teach me everything there is to know about sturgeon spearing, even when we couldn't get out on the ice, because I want to tell people that the goal was to get me out on the ice and experiencing, that opening week of sturgeon spearing up close and seeing the fish brought in, these prehistoric fish, that were swimming when the dinosaurs were walking the earth. See those fish brought up close and just experience that whole adventure that goes along with it. But as we've reported day in and day out over the past 3 weeks, really, just the weather, it has just been unsafe for so many people to be out on the ice. So a really different year. We didn't feel safe going out on the ice, so we went to a local establishment. Those local bars, those local grills, they rely on the sturgeon spearing and the customers. And I spoke with one of the owners, and he said that even though they didn't have the sturgeon spearers out on the ice like they normally would be, they all still rallied and all came and supported his business and other business along the coast of the lake, like those in Stockbridge and just surrounding Lake Winnebago. It's one of the most popular lakes for sturgeon spearing in the world. And a lot of people, even though Mother Nature didn't cooperate, they still showed out to support all those people that, all those businesses that rely on them so much, all those small town businesses, those communities that rely on them so much. So that, again, we're visiting Stockbridge for Wisconsin Adventures with Emerson Lehmann. That's going to be tonight at 6 on Action 2 News. And make sure to tune in for that. And make sure to, again, send some ideas. I'm going to pull this back up here. Let me know if you have any adventure ideas, any spots that you think Emerson should go check that out. He should go experience that and share that with me and all the viewers. Send them to my email, elehmann@wbay.com. You can check everything out. Really enjoy that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to sharing all of these cool stories. Again, like I said, I've already got a list of ideas. We're maybe going to do some sailing courses, check out some ATV, UTV trails, maybe some mountain biking, rock climbing, if there's any of that out here. There's so many ideas from folks here in the newsroom, people already messaging me on Facebook or in the community, letting me know. So if you have some ideas, again, please reach out. It's elehmann@wbay.com and share those ideas with me. And thank you so much for tuning in for this digital news update. We're going to be doing these every Monday now. Tammy, my co-anchor on Action 2 News this morning, she's going to be joining me. And when we're not talking about Wisconsin Adventures, we're going to be talking about her consumer first alert. So just another way to keep you informed, to give you more options to view Action 2 News, both on air and online. So looking forward to doing this every Monday right around that 8:30 mark. So make it a habit to join us Monday mornings, and make sure to join us for Action 2 News at 6 o'clock tonight when Wisconsin Adventures will be debuting, and then it'll also be airing again tomorrow on Action 2 News this morning from 4:30 to 7. So tune in for us there as well, and make it a great Monday, everybody. Have a wonderful President's Day, and we will be seeing you on air and online.